Oh my god, okay.
I'm still not getting it on my thing.
Oh no, it takes a second to propagate. Because remember, we have that delay between the live us and what's on screen. So it may take a second. It should be displaying the logo if everything is good.
Yeah, I only have Discord on, so hopefully there won't be so much lag on my end. I only got this on. I'm not watching on YouTube. I only got
there we go.
Oh, it popped up?
Yeah, I have the live feed.
Okay, and it's showing the logo.
It's showing the logo.
Okay, so let me. Oh my God! Stupid giant hands. Okay. So should I should turn it on because they can hear us bantering. I think. And
yeah, they can hear us bantering. I can't.
Okay.
Like my volume was.
So I'm gonna activate it and ooh. Okay. Hey, there we go. Okay, I didn't fuck things up completely. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, you want the guy with the big stupid hands doing the tech support.
We are on. So
we are on.
Welcome to the Comedi-Furs podcast. This is the podcast where it proves that the orange cat isn't always the one who eats all the lasagna. My bad, guys. I'm one of your hosts, Details. Over here, or down below, you're going to see my buddy Flash, and over here, I think over here.
Yes.
It's here or here, I don't know.
It's one of the sides. We're
Boots.
still, yeah, we're still working on the Brady Bunch thing. Sorry. Yeah.
That's how we became the Comedifurs. I gotta remember not to do that.
Yes. No, don't.
First episode.
You had one job. You had one job. You had one job.
Anyway, so
we're branded for life now. Thank you.
Yes.
Now
every con is gonna be like, did you hear about those Comedifurs? It's better that I screwed up. Comedifurs.
Look. Canada.
This is the Comedifurs podcast. I'm sorry, I came up with the name. I should know it better.
As much as Canada is a socialist paradise, we're not that far.
Okay, so I think I'm the only one in the chat right now, so I don't know who's going to show up, but we're going to record this for later, so I don't care.
Hey.
Feel free to watch this on your own time.
Feel free to watch this on your own time. I will be vaping throughout the podcast because I'm not allowed to smoke anymore.
I will not because
right. I think it would be a very disturbing image if we just saw a vape coming out of Boots' eyes.
Oh, yeah, I've got people that do that. Not for me, but
I've seen it come out of worse places.
So I'm going to say this now. This is the first episode of Comedi-Furs. We do not have social media set up yet. We'll probably have it set up by next podcast. And starting next podcast, you guys will get to pick what I'm vaping. This is one of the donation incentives. If you donate $20, you can go into a raffle of what the hell I'm going to be vaping. And I will spend that $20 on the vape. So, non-profit. This is just to watch me smoke jalapenos for your amusement.
Garlic and sardines.
You know, I say that. The third episode is going to be, welcome to the Comedi-Furs podcast. I'm in intense pain.
No, yeah, that's a jalapeno that comes later.
Hey, you asked for it.
Yeah, I know. I will do it for your entertainment. I almost said money. That's not false, but I will do it for your entertainment.
I mean, as you said, it's not false.
No, that was not wrong. What I am vaping right now is watermelon apple. I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
Yeah, that's quite tasty. I have a nice selection of just water, but I can't do anything with it because I got a big stupid head.
Yeah. I don't smoke, nor do I vape, because I don't know anything about it, and nor do I even choose to start. But that's just me. Okay? Whatever you guys want to do is totally up to you. Just be responsible.
Yeah, please be responsible when vaping and stuff. I will say this: between the three of us, we actually look like mythical creatures because we have a giant orange cat, we have a human who is clearly, practically breathing fire.
He's a wizard.
And we have a bisexual black guy from Jersey, so we look like mythical creatures at this point. I could never go to Jersey again because I'm going to get stabbed.
Well, the thing is, the fact that I'm bisexual and African American and under the current administration, it's a miracle that I'm still alive. So yeah.
Oh, that got dark.
If I make it to 2020, this will be one hell of a survival story.
Oh.
My survival story started when I hit 400 pounds. Still going.
I don't feel like I can compete here. I mean, I almost got hit by a bus the other day, but, you know, beyond that...
You're fine. You got 9 lives. You get, I don't know how many you used up until this point.
No, that count has gone way down. I'm lucky if I've got 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there was that time with the cement mixer. What?
Sorry, any details? Remember when I had to drive you around looking for Pokestops? Well, luckily my car is still drivable. By the way, I am taking my car to the shop tomorrow to get an oil change and to get it looked at. I'm also having the front suspension looked at just to make sure they'll drive the thing. Imagine driving him around in a tiny 96 Toyota Corolla. So, that was fun.
But the good news is you totally got that Clefairy.
I'm just picturing Flash in the car like, wow, my driver's seat feels higher.
Why is the car leaning to one side?
just driving in circles for some reason.
We make a sharp right turn. Deja vu.
I gotta get in alignment. They're expensive.
Oh yeah, yep.
You know what? If I ever get someone to, because right now I should mention, Boots is the one on the switches.
Yeah.
Me and Flash don't have control over the video. This is all Boots.
Hey, I'm just gonna use the keyboard like this because I'm real great at that. Yeah, we have thought this through so well.
Yeah, he runs everything. So this
he runs everything because I'm too lazy. I'm the idea guy. I was like, hey guys, let's do a podcast. We're all amazing comedians. We've all at least won one thing. And I was like, yeah, we've all won one masquerade. Let's do a podcast. Who's good with computers? Oh, Boots is. Okay, Boots, you do it. And
I think it was probably closer to who is not terrible with computers.
Yeah.
I don't know the first thing about computers except how to turn it on and how to turn it off.
Okay, so good news. I may have a video guy who will do it. He will take a cut if we do donations and stuff, which is fine. That being said, Furpak this year was very interesting for me. Because the way I met this guy was apparently that is in. I don't know why.
Wait, what?
No, seriously, I got hit on twice at Furpak, and both by people in the masquerade. I was like, I don't know if I want to talk about what happened backstage, but it's like, if I came on stage looking like I was in a good mood, if I came on stage looking like I was in a good mood, there's a good reason for that. That would not fly at any other con, I guarantee you.
Hey guys, I got a new act. It's gonna blow you away. What do you mean PG-13? What? No.
Did they? Why wasn't I told?
I'll just say my act was not where the real entertainment was going on that night.
Oh.
I got drunk at a room party.
I mean,
I'm the result of a girlfriend who says, "Yeah, go do what you want."
Okay, so I'm kind of sad. I tend to be a little oblivious in that regard. I think it was MFF 2016. I had people hitting on me, and I didn't really realize it until like 3 days later. It was yeah, that was sad. Not my proudest moment.
Yeah. So, continuing my little thing, I was hit on earlier in the day. Like, I was in the game room, and some guy was like, "Oh, you're kind of cute," and I'm like, "You need to get your eyes checked."
You do that thing where you're like, "Wait."
I look like Hagrid's bastard child. I don't know what you're talking about. But he was like, "Oh, I'm going to be in the masquerade. I'll see you there." And he had a fursuit head on. So I didn't know what he looked like.
And then he didn't.
And then there was another performer who was in the masquerade who didn't have a fursuit head on. And he started hitting on me, and I thought he was the first guy.
That would be the logical
So
thing.
I was getting into it, and then I see the second guy with the fursuit head come in. I'm like, "Oh,
I have made
how am I going to explain
mistake.
this?" It worked out. They're both really nice guys, so. But I like for a split second, I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm going to get beat up backstage behind the masquerade."
This is like some sort of weird sitcom.
It's weird because, okay, I make this joke all the time to everyone. It's like, I don't know how I get people to like me like that. I think it's like a confidence thing, but it's like, dude, like, you can do better than this body.
Oh, crap. Confidence thing, that, yeah, no, I'm not going to have any luck there. That's, whew.
I mean, like, here's the real trick to it is, I look like this, I don't have a fursuit, and I am literally at a con of people who are into fursuits, and they would rather go for me. I'm like, what? It's like, I don't know.
At least you're getting attention. I mean,
I know.
Drugs?
Look at me. I look like Nick Cannon's nerdy brother.
Oh.
I always like to think of it this way. Flash is the one who ranks high in the masquerade. I'm just the one who gets the after party.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, at least people. I mean, it's nice that people come up to me and compliment me on my stand-up, but that's basically it.
Yeah. This is my new favorite shirt, by the way, from Fernal Equinox, because I like thick Durgans.
Hey, Fernal, home con, best con.
Yeah. The living large one, I love it, because the dragon is so cool on that one.
It's a pretty good shirt. I'm really disappointed I missed out on the year they were doing the superheroes theme. I like that shirt, but I missed it, because I suck.
I mean, like, my first one was half dragon, so, like, I'm a little biased, but...
No.
By the way, that's something I gotta bring up. I have to make sure I say my fursona is half dragon, because what I used to do is I used to say, "Oh, I'm half dragon,"
and then
everyone immediately assumes I'm another kin. I'm like,
"Oh, you're only half? Well, what's the other half?" Okay, you're dragon, and you're what else?
Wolf.
Okay.
It's one of those things like, I don't know if I've ever told the story of how my my fursona name came about, because it originally started as I needed a YouTube profile, so it was detail 0026. That was it. And then later, on a site called Chat Hour, I needed to put in a thing. So I was like, "Oh, I'm a furry. I'm going on Chat Hour for that." By the way, if you're a furry on Chat Hour, it's cool that you want to RP with me, get in line. There's like 20 more. But back to my story.
All right.
I went and put in my name, and it was supposed to be Details Dragon Wolf. And it came out Details Dragonagana Wolf.
What?
That was the original. That was at first I was like, I'm gonna keep that, and then nobody could pronounce it, so I shortened it to Dragnawolf, and nobody can still pronounce it. So now I'm Fat Mufasa, and I don't know why.
Wait, didn't your girlfriend come up with that?
Okay.
Yeah, because you did mention something.
I came up with the name. My girlfriend was pissed at me, and basically this was my penance. So I was like, okay, everyone's calling you Scar. I will come up with something funny for them to call me, so they will lay off of you. And the first thing that popped into my head was, oh, I guess I'm Fat Mufasa now.
I mean, it works.
It works. Now the thing is, nobody's going to remember my original persona name. They're just going to call me Fat Mufasa, which is going to be hilarious, but...
It's got a nice ring to it. I mean, you know...
It'll be hilarious the first year that it happens, but after I put my badge name back, I'm going to want them to call me that. And then they're like, hey, Fat Mufasa. Ugh.
It's very regal.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be the only one taking up time. What are some stories you guys have up?
Oh,
well, as long as we're talking about our, persona names, we'll just talk. Since it's our first podcast, we could discuss how we came up with our characters and our names.
Sure.
People know a little bit more about us. Well, anyway, Boots, how did you come up with your name and your character?
Oh my God, this is embarrassing and sad. Yeah. Oh, frig. There may or may not have been, a significant other at the time who said, hey, that's a really cute name. You should use it. And, I liked them, so I did. And then I liked the name, so it stuck. Because it's really easy to type and kind of fun. Also, I like orange and purple, and I'm bad at things. So he's bad at things. And it's... I don't know. There wasn't really much of a creative process beyond I like colors.
I mean, mine was literally a YouTube name and a misspelling, so I'm not one to talk on that one.
Yeah, mine was a bit more work related. So, well, here's how I came up with Flash, which was kind of random. A long time ago, around between 2004. It just shows you how long I've been around the fandom. Yeah, I'm old.
Oh God, I'm not touching that one. That's a. Oh.
It was around that time. I was still, learning about the fandom. I wasn't officially a furry just yet, but at the time I was working in a car dealership. I was a lot attendant in the service department, and one of the many things I used to do was I used to go on part runs for the parts department, and for a while, and since I would get the deliveries and the pickups done a lot faster than the other guy, the guys in the parts department used to call me Flash because I was faster than they were. And it was around the same time I picked up this cute little guy at AC.
Oh, he's got glasses.
This is an old pair I used to have. So it was around that time I was trying to come up with a name for this guy, and the word Flash just randomly came up, so I just put the two together, Flash Timberwolf. So in 2005, this is the Anthrocon badge from that year. That's when I first started going by Flash Timberwolf, and that's when I became a furry. And 13 years later, here I am. Yes, I am 37. I am a gray muzzle. I'm not ashamed of that.
You're older than me, dude.
And,
I'm 29.
And speaking of my name, people did know me as Flash Timberwolf, and then in 2016, a certain Disney movie was released, and everyone started calling me Flash 100-Yard Dash.
Yeah. Never thought about working at the DMV.
Don't worry, Flash. That'll be That'll be right under your picture next podcast, along with Fat Mufasa under mine.
I mean, I could do that. Well, not now, because...
Well, clearly not now. We'll set it up for next time.
Yeah, you're just going to have the subtitle appear. It's going to be...
Like I said, I'm the idea guy, so like if I come up with an idea in podcast, I'm like, oh, well, we're going to do that next time.
Let's pick the worst possible person to do it.
He comes up with the ideas, we have to do it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how that's how our open mic at Furpock started. Is I called up Flash and I was like, "Hey, dude, we should totally do an open mic because there's not one at Furpock." And he's like, "Yeah, that sounds really good." I'm like, "Yeah, that's on it." Click.
Here's the paperwork.
And sure enough, I think I called you like a week. I didn't talk to you for like a while, and then like a week before Furpock, I was like, "Hey, did you get that thing set up?"
Yes.
What?
Yes. I had karma for that because I wasn't mentioned anywhere in the brochure. I was mentioned in the title, but I didn't get put under the owners or anything. So
I had to make sure you were brought up. Well, you're in the book this year. You're on the schedule.
Yeah, but because I set it up this year.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it this year.
Yeah, I was like
everything I went through.
That was the thing. Is like I heard that you were like maybe not gonna show up, and I was like, crap! Now I have to do this on my own.
I have to work.
That was exactly the thought. Oh, by the way, speaking of Flash's little plush, it looks adorable on camera. I had that thing in front of me during the open mic, and I was just staring at it. I'm like, does he fuck this?
Oh.
Because the fur was real. I know it's just because it's old, but the fur was really matted, and I was like, is Flash a closet freak?
I've had it for 14 years, okay?
I know.
That's a lot of build up over time. That's
Hey, we're after dark. I don't care. Well, that's why this podcast is going off donations and not YouTube sponsoring and monetization.
They might have a little problem with that. Gee, I got hindsight. I wonder if there's ratings I'm supposed to set. I'm not good at this.
Set it up for next time.
Oh, okay.
We could set it later.
Sure to watch this.
Yeah.
You know what the funny part is? I could probably curse like a sailor. We'd still be fine. But the reason we get flagged is because I'm vaping on camera. That's stupid.
Yeah, probably. Oh.
And you almost brought up communism.
Yeah, that.
I wonder if I can...
That will get us in trouble.
Do a thing.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh no, I'm waiting for the comments on Twitter. Just like, hey, did you hear about the furry communists?
Yeah.
Wait, first Nazi furs, now this?
I know, right?
Well, you know...
By the way, I won't tell you the brand I'm smoking, but I will tell you what I'm actually smoking on. I'm smoking on a Prince stick, which is funny because I love to go up to my friends and like, I'm sucking on my Prince stick.
Like, dude, what you do in your own personal time is your business.
Apple watermelon is an amazing flavor.
Yeah, I imagine it is apple-y and watermelon-y, and that's pretty good.
Yeah, apple watermelon anything is really good.
I mean,
so topics, stuff, talk. I'm drinking.
Yes, I too remember drinking. Drinking was nice. It's a thing.
It's iced tea.
I think I did have like a watermelon drink when I was at Furpock that night. I mean, but it was really strong. Like, because I can't handle most alcoholic beverages, but even though it was really good, but after a while I felt kind of tipsy. I'm like, okay, I need to sit down.
Yeah, I'm not much of a drinker myself either.
More for apocalypse swag.
Oh. Yeah, no, I have concerns about drinking. I have a lot of inhibitions, and I'm worried that should I drink, those inhibitions will go away, and I will do things that I will regret later, but not remember what those things are. And Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, Boots. I think you'll remember me.
Oh.
I think I just gave you nightmares for a week.
Oh.
That is apparently why I get late.
Remember. Or else you'll wake up next to that. So anyway. Oh, and I don't drive, okay? I don't drive drunk, okay? I don't do any of that. I wasn't driving until the next day, so.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that's the thing I do that Boots should appreciate is when I'm not really sorry about something, but I feel I should be sorry about something, I just say, Canadian John apologizes.
I do appreciate that.
It's one of those things like, I'm American, so I'm not going to apologize. But if I was Canadian, I would be apologizing to you right now.
Okay.
So, for the image of me next to Boots in bed, Canadian John apologizes.
Oh, God, I don't need to think. Oh, my God. But, okay, so, I'm not supposed to tell anybody about this. But, you know, since there's all of... Okay, what's the viewer count right now?
Me.
Good. Yes. So there's since the all of 3 of us, probably safe. So, little secret is that when a Canadian apologizes for something, they're actually saying "fuck you," but it's nice because we're polite about it, so nobody realizes what sorry actually means.
Well, as long as it's polite.
Oh yeah, no, that's how it works. But internally, like that's what's going on in here. It's just people don't get upset when you're like, oh yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Oh.
I'm just gonna apologize to everyone at Infernal Equinox for the rest of the con, just to see what happens.
Oh, no, they'll think you're a local.
I mean, that's
just for no reason too. I'm just gonna go up to be like, I'm sorry. What are you sorry for? It doesn't matter.
No, you know.
Yeah. For something that'll happen later.
No, that's a threat. Oh.
I'm sorry for the first time that non-fur suitors get put into the Infernal Equinox Masquerade. I had to be the winner.
Don't worry about it. It's all good. Oh, I got a hairball in my eye.
See, that was a Canadian apology because I don't actually get.
Oh, they grow up so fast. Oh, he's learning. Oh.
See? I pick up on that quick.
Oh,
my long flowing hair that I keep in a ponytail.
Okay, I just need to pop up for a quick second because I just have something that's now. Oh wait, no, it's okay. Okay, I'm good. I'm not dying yet. Oh,
you're not dying yet.
Oh.
Okay. Things got really serious when you said I'm not dying yet, because I'm like, wait, is there a problem with the fursuiter?
No.
That's how
fine.
Everything.
That's how you know you're part of the fandom and not just a fan of the fandom. When you're like, because most people are like, oh, he's joking around, he's a fursuiter. Like, no, I have that instinctual like, oh my god, the fursuiter's in trouble. Somebody should help him now.
Yes. Everything is fine. Nothing is catastrophically wrong. I'm just going to shuffle off camera for no particular reason. Oh god. Oh, that feels so much better. Oh.
Everything's fine.
So,
Keep the panic.
If for whatever reason you're watching this after the fact and you're like, oh, these guys are just talking about stuff, don't worry. Wait a little bit. We have some fun stuff to do after the fact, which I'm not going to spoil, but
eventually.
I'm holding this up like it's a pint. It's iced tea. I can chug this if I wanted to.
Oh, man, I am really bad at this. Okay, I'm back. Everything is fine. Nothing is broken. Nobody has died.
Good.
I was like, okay, so I was concerned what you were doing, but at the same time, the way you came back, my first thought was, wow, I thought my chair was going to be the first one to break on the podcast because I'm 400 fucking pounds.
No. Oh, it's okay. This chair is vintage. It's a good 20 years old minimum. Oh, there's parts falling off, and The cushion's worn out, but it was free, so, you know.
I bought my chair at Walmart a week ago, and I give it another week.
What's your chair budget?
Right now.
Although I'm hoping for 2 weeks, because it'll be hilarious if I fall on my ass on camera.
Oh, just make sure you've got a beverage at the time.
No, that's the last thing I want to do. I have a gaming setup behind me, and it's not mine.
Get it on camera.
I've just... Okay. All you can see is the TV. The gaming stuff is all on the ground, but... That's my roommates. I'm not allowed to touch.
Ah, but they're asleep now, so they'll never know.
My roommate's not going to watch this. He's not going to give a shit.
Yeah, exactly. See, you're scot-free.
I might watch it later. I don't know.
Okay, if somebody's... Okay, somebody's watching.
Oh.
So, hey, we got a person. Unless somebody else... Oh, that's you.
No, it's not me. I was saying hello.
Oh, okay.
Hello,
Yes.
people.
I thought you were raising your hand like, yeah, that's me. I'm sorry.
No. I don't have the proper dexterity to do that. No.
That might be, and I don't know this for sure because I don't have a list of people. That might be our artist. But we have 4 subscribers.
Yeah. How about that?
Oh,
I think one of them is you.
Well, yeah, one of them is me.
I'm not one of them.
Oh.
Okay, so that means 2 people who are not biased actually subscribe to us. That makes me happy.
Hey! Before we actually got anything up.
Subscribers, welcome.
How did they find it?
Enjoy our little show.
So, I work with, like, actually at my actual job that's not this job, which doesn't pay anything. Moving on. The thing you see right here in the bottom corner,
Yeah.
that artwork was done by...
this corner. Down this way. You were pointing at the other... Yeah. Down.
Yeah, no, wait, am I?
No, other way. Other left.
This corner.
Yeah,
This
there we go.
corner.
Yes, this corner right here.
I gotta remember stage right.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, this corner, that was done by a friend of mine who I work with, and I hope Boots put her fur affinity in the
Of course.
info.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I did, assuming I didn't fuck it up, which is quite possible. I do kind of excel at fucking things up.
We can fix it in post.
We can fix it in post.
We can fix it in post. That being said, her
Editing.
fur affinity will be linked somewhere. I believe she does work for about $15, and it's actually high quality work. She will also work for cigarettes, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go. You just ship those over, and you get a postal address.
Yeah.
You send a carton. You're good.
No, she's great. She does a lot of free work for me because I'm always like helping her out at work and getting her an energy drink or something because we're both always crashing.
Oh God, I know what that's like.
See, I have this thing where I do this idiot thing called doing a double every weekend.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. But then there's
Don't do
this
that at
whole
all.
I like to pay rent thing that requires
You gotta make money somehow.
money.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, Flash's suspension notwithstanding, I'm kind of pissed at myself for taking the double shifts on the weekend and not the weekdays, because even though the weekdays would be harder, the weekends are when Pokemon Go does most of their events.
Right.
And I'm pissed because tomorrow is Cyndaquil Day and I can't get out of work.
Ah.
Yeah, I've heard about something like that because my 2 roommates play Pokemon Go, and they talk about like all the time, and every time they're in the car and I'm driving, they always have it on. I just pretend I understand what they're talking about because I know nothing about Pokemon except it's a thing that
Okay, so Pokemon Go is one of those things where it's like, it's a ridiculous reward system that rewards you with more rewards to get more rewards.
It's a Skitter
So it's a
box.
very mobile gaming concept. It's like, oh, I'm going to catch Pokemon. Why do you catch Pokemon? So I can put them gems and get coins. Why do you get coins? So I can get incubators and Pokeballs. Why? So you can get more Pokemon. It's just an endless cycle. But I will say I've met some really fun people. Like, I'd say it's not quite as big as the furry community, but I've met so many fun people playing Pokemon Go. And it's actually not at the convention. It's at places that people actually go to outside. Which is a realm I've never explored before.
Oh, madness! Oh, with the big day ball in the sky and the,
I know.
We have to go outside.
It's warm. Did you know that?
Oh, that sounds awful.
No, like I've met some really nice people. Actually, my roommate does have a fursuit, and one of the things I tried to get him to do is go out with us raiding in fursuit. Like, somebody else would have to handle his phone, but I thought that would be hilarious. And then reality dawned on me that it was the middle of summer. I'm like, this is probably a bad idea.
Oh, you do it in the winter. No, here's what you do is if anyone has, like, a Pokemon suit, you bring that out. And then people will be like, wait, what? Huh? That's the wrong one. I don't get it. The balls aren't working.
That's one of those motions only people who play Pokemon Go know. It's like, I gotta get it!
Wait, what's he say?
The thing I found odd about Pokemon
Go is that... The thing that I find odd about Pokemon Go is if you turn your hand slightly, completely different motion.
You just had to.
Yes, I had to.
Yeah, the thing I find weird is that one of the most popular, Pokestops are churches.
Yeah.
I've always wondered if a certain group of people designed that game for that specific purpose. Okay, we got them to the church. Now, how do we get them in the church?
No. Oh, no.
If we can get them inside.
On a related note, I remember when Pokemon
there's
Go...
a really rare Pokemon in there, and if you go in there, you'll find it.
So,
find Pikachu? No, but I found Jesus.
Oh. No, on a somewhat related note, so when Pokemon Go originally came out, I don't remember where, but there was some church that was absolutely convinced that Pokemon were demons, and then the game actually lets you see these demons. So when you put two and two together, the fact that the churches are very popular Pokestops, that is terrible.
Well, first off, I'm going to mention that you just basically mentioned like 80% of American churches, because if you were around in the 90s and you were in church with Pokemon cards, you were basically a demon worshiper at that point. But I have a really cool church that's a Pokestop near my house. I'm actually sandwiched between two churches, which is weird because I'm an atheist. There goes our viewer count. What? Negative 30 viewers? What?
How does that work?
No, but when Pokemon Go started getting out, I went to a T-Tar raid alone because it was just when raiding came out, and I was like, I got this. No, I didn't. Anyone who plays Pokemon Go knows that that's an idiotic move. But they were having a church social, so even though I couldn't defeat the T-Tar...
Hey, you got a taco
like,
in it, you know?
Oh, by the way, it's very interesting when a random guy that looks like this comes up to a church social full of children trying to catch digital Pokemon on their phone. Yeah, I didn't look creepy at all.
No.
They tried to convert me while I was there, too. They gave me, like, pamphlets about Jesus and stuff.
Hey, kid, you want to help me get this Pikachu?
They gave me pamphlets about Jesus, and they gave me, like, the Italian Ices cup.
Well,
like, you ever get those? Yeah. So it was cracked and half melted, but I appreciate the thought, and then I threw out the pamphlets when I got home.
Well, at least you had the decency to take them home first.
Yeah, I kept the icy. I ate the icy.
Of course you did.
Well, it's better than eating the pamphlet and throwing the icy away.
I'm not at least having some Italian ices, dang it. I think my tea supply is going to run out before this podcast does.
Yeah, no, we always seem to limit things by your beverages for some reason. It's like, who needs a clock? We just, you get the 2-liter bottle there, and as it runs down, it's like, well, I guess it's time to quit.
And when it's down to here, it's like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
So that was not my worst Pokemon moment. My worst Pokemon moment was when I had my old roommates living with me. And in my development, we have a pool. And it's open during the summer. And it's public, so everybody can go there.
Oh.
My development is mostly older people, so they don't go in the pool, but when they have their like grandkids over and stuff, they use the pool. So me and my girlfriend were talking about Pokemon in the pool because we were into the Pokemon trading card game and going back and forth and blah, 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 blah. I have like 2 binders full of Pokemon cards that are like, I know I'm never going to use because they're old.
Oh no.
One of the younger kids heard me talking about Pokemon cards. And this is where I showed I am not an intelligent human being. Because I said, oh, if you like Pokemon, I can give you a bunch of my Pokemon cards. I'll build you a deck and show you how the game works. And this is after the whole, like, child bad touch era.
Yes.
So, I look like this.
I'm giving you
I'm
stuff.
talking to someone who's, at best, 12, 13?
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
Here, please.
I wasn't completely. I wasn't like, come back to my house. No, I was like, you chill here. I'm gonna dry off, get dressed, and I'll come back with the cards, and we can play poolside because they had like a little table there.
I gotta go to my white van with the no windows in there. I'll be right back.
Oh no, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Does this smell like chloroform to you?
So I had a Deluge Blastoise. If you don't know what that is, that's a Blastoise that has the same effect as the old one, where you just pour water energies onto it. And I made a little deck, and I, brought out one of my decks, and like one of my lesser decks, and I was like, okay, let's go, let's give him some Pokemon cards. And his grandma was next to him while I was showing him the game, looking through the cards, like, oh, can I look at the deck? I'm like, yeah, just, whatever. And she's, like, looking through them really carefully. And, like, it didn't click into my head until halfway through the lesson. I'm like, she's checking to see if I did anything to the cards. Oh, and then that's when it hit me. Oh, she thinks I'm that.
Oh.
I was like, I didn't know what to do, so I just kept on with the like, oh yeah, so this is how this one. Like in my head, I'm like, you're gonna get reported on a list or something.
Yep. Yeah.
Like you're gonna show up on one of those maps online, and luckily that didn't happen. The kid was sweet, and he kept the cards that I gave him. I made the mistake of telling my roommates, I was like, oh yeah, I gave him a Blastoise deck. He's a cute kid, whatever. Like, and then for like 2.5 years, my roommates are like, so you gave the kid your Squirtle, didn't you?
No, it was a Blastoise.
I was like, oh. Squirt, motherfucker.
Oh.
So, not only do I look like young Santa Claus, I apparently have the same tendency to get myself in trouble, if that was a thing.
Oh, it's a thing. That's yeah.
That's probably the most embarrassing story I'm going to tell on this podcast, until something more embarrassing happens.
Yeah, give it time.
The first of many.
I'm 29. I got another, 30 years of stupid decisions to come up.
Oh.
And yet, ironically, only 6 before I start hating things that are new.
Oh, no, everything's terrible.
Way ahead of you.
Yeah.
What's that old standby? Anything that's here when you're born is just natural part of life. Everything that's, comes out from 13 to 34 is, something you want to have a career in, and it's really exciting and new. And then everything that comes out after 35 is against the natural order of things.
Scary and weird and bad.
Hey, Flash!
Hi. I'm the old guy here.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Back in my day, we only had one HBO, and we liked it!
Oh, man. Oh, dial-up internet, that was a thing. Those were the days. Oh.
I remember when it first started, like, internet, that's not gonna last. It's just a fad. That was...
Anybody remember stealing the AOL free trials from stores and just using that as internet?
No, we used to post
the discs.
We made
the AOL free discs.
Yeah. Always get them in the mail with your magazines. Oh, those are good times.
Sit and drink on them.
Yeah, no, they're perfect coasters. It was fantastic.
Oh man. So I'm looking at the time. We got a little bit of time left.
Yeah, see, I kept hearing something outside. I'm wondering if my neighbor is like taking out the trash or something, and peering in the window and wondering why there's a large cat in the downstairs apartment. I hope that's a raccoon.
I hope that's a raccoon.
I really hope that's a raccoon. Oh.
I grew up in the era of let's try to get rid of the kids for the day so that way we can have the house for themselves. So my mom let me put all my video games in the garage on the side that they weren't using. I was the first one in my house to find out that we apparently had rats. And I was 14 at the time and not comfortable with rats. So it's like, what's that sound coming from the wall? And why does my second controller not work and look like someone bit into it?
Ew.
Oh, we have rats.
So, yeah, my old, well, the house I grew up in, I got to live in the basement because, you know, that's where they put the undesirables. And we had drop tile ceilings, and you could always hear the mice just scrambling around all night long. It was that was fun. That was we had friends. I woke up one night. I can't remember how old I was, but I woke up in the middle of the night and there's a big fuzzy lump sitting right here. I'm like, oh, hello. So that was a fun way to wake up.
It's like you're either a very small cat or something I should be very afraid of right now.
Oh, we didn't have a cat.
I'm gonna name you Rabies.
Yes, it's a good name. Or Bitey. I like Bitey.
Remember my dealership job I told you about? Well, at one point we had a mouse problem, and I still remember the story because you know I was the lot attendant. I had to do most of the work. They found a mouse in one of the front offices. Guess who had to go get it?
Of course.
Me, of course. Now I'm not afraid of mice. Of course, everyone else was, because I swear when I went into the front office, all the ladies were standing on chairs. Okay, it was like a Tom and Jerry cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. And the mouse was just sitting in a corner in another section of the room, just sitting there, not doing anything. So I caught it, took it outside, and that was it.
See, I don't know. I like mice. I think they're kind of nice, you know, as long as they're not all.
As long as they're not in your house.
Well, even if they're in their house, they're small. They're cute. Rats are big and scary, but you know.
I don't know why. I'm just picturing at Flash's job. If Boots came in that day, it would be like, "Help has arrived," and he just stands in the door like a superhero.
What?
Now go catch that mouse.
And there's just. It's not working. It's just. Go away.
Yeah. But I quit that job early in 2007. If I held on to it a little while long, just to be a dick, I'd be like, "Hey, you guys go want to see Ratatouille?" You want to see?
Yeah, it's like a dish, right? You know. We're just taking that out for dinner.
It's just a cute little Disney film about a rat. You ladies like rats, right?
Massive health code violations.
This is the thing about Flash that I like, is because he's an older fur, most of his jokes as a comedian are about Disney stuff or Looney Tunes stuff.
Well, yeah,
which is like,
and that's why they only work in fur cons and not anywhere else.
Yeah.
Because this humor does not work in a regular comedy club. I just get blank stares. Kind of like right now, but you get the idea.
No, I get the jokes.
Sorry, I can't help that. That's just me.
That's just my face.
Yeah, doesn't really, yeah. Okay, hang on. There. Angry eyebrows. That's the best I can do.
That's how I overcome stage fright. I just picture the whole audience in fursuit. I mean, oh, they're booing me, but it's so cute.
Oh.
Oh, that fox thinks I suck, but it's so adorable. I can't be mad at it.
Just don't combine it with the underwear trick, because then it becomes awkward.
Oh.
Never.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the only fandom where putting more clothes on someone who's naked makes it dirtier.
Yes.
Yeah, put it on. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I get around that the stage fright and the other way around. I figure this way they can't tell that I'm fucking up. It's just like, oh no, everything's going according to plan. Yay! Oh, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, my humor.
I'll tell you this. At some point, we're marketing your shirt, man.
Oh my
Your
God.
shirt and my jacket are going to be marketable because we're going to wear them every time.
Oh no! This is my shirt. I can't sell it. I need it.
We're making duplicates. We're gonna we will team up with someone to make replica shirts.
I mean,
and then it'll say like Comedifurs on the back with all our faces posted on it. Me looking like.
I think it's
like a
Costco.
Team.
New Comedifurs bowling shirts.
You're wearing jackets and your names are on it.
That means we're important. Oh, only important people wear their own names on their shirts, or
Okay, so here's the thing about that, like merch and stuff. If I do have this jacket made into merch, because I wear it in every performance, and I'm going to be wearing it on Comedifurs. I will probably replace this jacket with one of the merch jackets because this one's falling apart.
See, this whole
I'm literally I'm going to show them this jacket, and I'm going to say, make this, but with our logo on the back, and I will buy one immediately.
See, this whole thing, this entire setup is just one long, convoluted plan to get a replacement jacket. That's all this is.
It's like, how can I get a jacket?
There are easier ways to get a new jacket.
Yes, he needs a new jacket. If you said, this almost sounds like a pledge drive on you see on PBS. Now, with a pledge of $50, you can get a brand new jacket for details. Support local programming. Now we turn you to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
The issue is local to where at this point, but.
Well, we've had our hour of bullshit, so now it's our hour of us trying to be funny.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
We're trying already.
Oh.
We were trying already. Because now it's time for Furry Smash or Pass.
Okay, so that means I have to try to do things that and watch as the entire
yes, this means that you have to have the cat actually put stuff. You're going to see in this corner a picture of a furry or fursuiter, and we are going to say whether we would smash or pass on it. These are from Google. I apologize if I use persona without permission.
That's okay.
But you're on Google.
They'll never see this anyway. Come on. Who's gonna see this, right? I'm gonna. Wait,
they'll probably see it retrospectively, like like when they're like 20 years from now. They're like, this is a podcast I never saw when I was in the fandom. Wait, that's my first suit. I should sue.
Bastard.
And they said they would pass. That's even worse. Yeah. So it will show up in this corner. This corner.
Well, with the slight caveat that I haven't fucked things up.
With the slight caveat that hopefully Boots has programmed this properly.
Oh. Okay, so...
You're also going to have to drop it in Discord, by the way.
Oh, no, you have to do that, because stupid hands.
Oh, fuck.
Are we ready?
Wait, do I have to
hold on.
Do I have to be on the YouTube channel to see this?
No.
No, I'm going to drop it in Discord.
Okay.
We are so professional.
I can only do like one thing at a time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, tell me when you're dropping yours, and I'll drop mine.
All right, well, why don't you tell me when you're doing yours, and then I will hit it, because you probably have more effort. I just have to push a single button. So, yeah.
I'm making it so I can't see all of them, so I can just scroll down.
Yeah, so I want to... Are we doing number 1, I assume? We are following the order of numbers, because that's how numbers work.
Yep, we're going with number 1 for Furry Smash and Pass, starting now.
I have pushed the button. Oh, hello. Okay.
Hello, lion.
Oh.
It's a random picture.
It is a random picture, because that's how I did this, so that way I wouldn't remember them later.
That's mean.
Well, like, it was either that or get plastered, so that way I don't have horny dreams about these until the podcast, so... let's start with Flash. Furry Smash or Pass, and say why.
I would say Smash. I'm just...
Just like, I would say Smash, because I was told to. Like, I'm not picky, so I would say Smash, but it's like barely. It's like, I don't want to be mean. It's like, I love creativity and uniqueness, and that's what usually gets me, but at the same time, it's a fursuiter.
Yeah.
It's like, and also, that pose.
Yeah.
That he was asking for, and now I'm on a predator list. Okay. Boots, Smash or Pass?
Okay, so I should start this with a oh my god. Okay, so weird story is I kind of...
If you tell me you know him, I'm sorry.
Thank God no, because that would be super weird.
Yeah.
But so I have kind of this tagline amongst my circle of local friends where so I guess I should just get it out of the way first. The tagline is, I am not a horny kitty. Because should I get the whole story? Is it worth doing the whole story, or do we want to keep it short?
I mean, we got a half hour to do this, so...
Okay, so AC 2016. It's my first time at AC. I am also, debuting Mr. Stupid Orange. And I met someone there who we've been trying to meet up for literally years, like 8 years. And so I finally run into him. And I met him like outside of the hotel in the doorway, and he's like, "Hey, I gotta go somewhere. We'll catch up later." I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'll see you later." We'll run into each other. Everybody's everywhere. So at one point, I do run into him again, and it is at the entrance to the dance. And he's again running off somewhere, and he's like, "I will be right back. Wait right here at the entrance to the dance." And I'm very good at following instructions. I'm not good at things, but I follow directions very well. And so he said, "Wait right here." So I literally waited right there, standing in the doorway to the dance. And so people are passing in and out of the dance, and people have been doing various degrees of what I can assume are recreational narcotics. And people are, as they are wont to do, have been asking for hugs at random, and I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, hug, hug, hug." And at one point, one of the people passing by asked for a hug, and I oblige, and the hug is uncomfortably long, and it just keeps getting longer. And I don't want to be rude and back away because I'm very Canadian, so I just kind of tolerate it. And then he leans in and he whispers, "Are you a horny kitty?" And at that point, it's a very good thing he couldn't see my face, because I basically froze. And I don't know, I guess maybe he thought he was into it because the hug started to get tighter, but that was just because I was tensing up. And I'm like, no, I'm actually spoken for at the moment, but I'm very flattered, thank you. So,
okay, so that's the difference between a Canadian fur and American fur, especially me, because I'm such a freaking... I'm a comedian 24/7. This is not just something that I do, but, like, in that situation... By the way, get your memeing material ready, because if that was me in that situation, I would have gotten really close and just like... Yes!
yeah, no, I can't.
And now my face is a meme.
So,
okay!
Anyway, smash or pass?
Well, I mean, he looks very nice. But also looks like someone that a friend of mine has a very, very intense crush on, and I don't really want to, overstep my bounds. So, while he is very nice looking, I'm going not to offend, but I would have to politely decline because I don't want to make things awkward.
Okay. So we've got all our verdicts now. Let's move on to the next picture in what I'm going to rename Let's Make Boots Very Fucking Awkward.
Oh no. Okay.
We're all
Alright, so number 2. We're dropping number 2.
Oh. Okay. Oh, this is... Oh. Alright. I
Someone's into it, I know it. Someone is enjoying the shit out of this.
Oh.
Maybe not now, because we're back to one viewer, but somebody will be enjoying the shit out of this.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll let you two do this one, because I have my own thing for this.
Okay.
Okay.
We want to rock, paper, scissors for this, or are we just going to random number generate? Okay.
I'll just go for it. I would have to say pass because it looks like something in one of my nightmares. Because, I mean, it's a really good-looking suit, but I don't want that thing coming after me. Because I would wake up screaming and sweating heavily, like, oh god, what was that?
Ash, honey!
Oh.
Okay.
Did you want to go? Or...
No, you can go, Boots. You go first, because I got my own thing.
Okay. Well, again, it's very interesting. He's a creative guy. Looks like there's an integrated speaker system there, and so electronics in general. Well, I guess he's got some sort of built-in vibration system, which oh god.
That could be interpreted wrong.
Yeah. No, it could be interesting, but also electrical shock hazard, and, again, I like the look. It's an interesting look, but, I wonder where the audio jacks are. Again, being the whole, I tend to be,
Are you okay?
Oh yes, so, again, he looks very, very nice, but
Okay.
I will have to politely decline, not to offend, but...
Boots is going to be very glad that we don't do this every 2 weeks. We're going to be doing this sporadically.
Oh my god, there's going to be... I just really don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but...
Okay, so I'll run my thing now. I think they're going for a Ben 10 thing. That's what I'm getting from the vibe.
Oh, okay, I can kind of see that.
Yeah, like I'm seeing the color.
Yeah, the color scheme.
That looks like something that would come out of the Omnitrix. Spoiler word: I'm a nerd.
Wait, what?
Really?
Someone in this fandom is a nerd? No.
No, but I'm definitely seeing Ben 10 vibes. As a result, I will say pass, because I'm not into someone that young. So just on the concept of, if that's from the Omnitrix, that would mean it's Ben Tennyson, which means it's someone underage, so pass!
To be fair, in the most recent series, well, not the most recent series, but there was one series where I believe...
There was one where he's a teenager, but yes. I don't know if he was underage or not.
Okay, no, that's fair. I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
Besides, I don't want to, like, you know, even if he wasn't, like, even if he was 18, they shrunk him back in the next series, so I'm like, I don't do that again.
Yeah.
That's Ash Ketchum syndrome right there.
Oh, God. He's been 10 years old forever.
Yeah, I know. So, pass. Moving on to number 3.
All right, so let's... Goodbye, number 2.
And dropping now.
All right. Oh, okay.
Is that digital?
Yeah, I don't know their name. I've seen guys like this before, and I love them. Oh, I just really like that aesthetic. That's a cool aesthetic. I love this aesthetic. So, oh my god, I can't believe I'm actually saying this. Yeah. Oh, secret shame. But yeah.
Secret shame.
There are no secrets here.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm in.
Yeah, that's adorable. I would totally hit that. It's like, I was like, yeah, I'd totally hit that.
I just love these guys. I've seen a couple of them around, and I have no idea what they're called, but I love them.
Yeah.
Anyone
I totally get that.
House music playing in their head right now?
Wait, what? I missed that.
Right now, I'm getting music from Daft Punk playing in my head. Yes,
okay.
I was actually gonna say this. I'm already on board. If it has a headphone jack, so I can listen to what they're listening to while that's going on, I'm set.
You know what I'd love if they had?
I get a lover and a speaker system. I'm cool with this.
Okay, you know what would totally like get me 100% is if they had a voice modulator that made them sound like Soundwave from the original Transformer series. Then it's just like, no, it's done. I am so.
I will indulge in all my nerdiness.
Oh, like yeah, no, I can't say no. That's
especially if you can transform into a boombox.
Yeah. Oh, you can have so much fun with the voice. I want to see more fursuiters with this look with like a voice modulator and just like a whole bunch of presets.
Super cool. I just like start messing with shit like that. I know electronics, but I'm also lazy.
Because like it would be really cool if like you're just talking to this furry in like a normal voice, and then you say, oh, "Okay, we're gonna go get tacos. Do you want to come with us?" And then they're suddenly like, "Autobots, roll out."
Yeah,
I would be like, "You're my new best friend. Just come with me the entire. I'll tag along."
Throw in the sound effect when they transform.
Yes, you need the transforming sound effect.
Yeah,
the one from the original '80s cartoon. That's
all
the
important.
Only one
yes.
Yeah. So smash, 100% smash.
Yeah, I think it's smash across the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, we got a winner.
All right, so let's go with number 4.
All right, let's see. Wait. Oh, I've lost. Okay. Are we ready?
Let's go now.
There we go. Oh,
he's cute.
Wait a second. Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
This apparently knows people.
I don't know them by name, but I think isn't this one of the suits that got ripped off by the Chinese? I feel like I've seen like this suit, but the Chinese knockoff version, which is. I think because you guys remember how a couple months ago, like this Chinese company has been finding pictures of suits online and reselling them, but they've been making like really shitty Chinese knockoffs. No, I'm the only one. No,
I have heard of it, and I think I know why I've heard of it. I mentioned that I got these pictures off of Google. I just looked at the pictures and not the article. I think this was from that article.
I think so. Okay, that explains it because no. So this.
Okay, now I feel bad.
No. This is the
Which is
original.
hard to do.
This is not the knockoff. This is the original. This is the nice version. The knockoff version, you can tell.
Yeah, but that stuff makes me feel a little dirty that that's where I got the picture from.
Well, it was an article, it happens. It's on the internet.
So, again, I'm going to say this. When we get our Twitter set up, send us your free pictures. Send us your fursuits. We will do this for your fursuit.
I'm just going to send in...
So I don't have to Google it and feel bad.
I'm going to send in, 24 pictures of myself, and then my self-esteem is just going to go down the shitter.
Okay, so for my vote, is it bad that I want to say smash, but because I feel bad about where I got the picture from. It's like now it's like I would have done it anyway, but it's one of those like now I just legitimately feel bad.
No, it's a sympathy smash now. It's a
sympathy smash.
Yeah, I mean they would have had it before, but now it's just that kind of taints things. I should have kept my mouth shut. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That's what I get for knowing things.
No, you know what? It made it better.
Oh.
So I'm Smash. What about you guys?
I'm going with Smash as well.
Okay. I'm gonna sound terrible. This is so cliche, but I mean, I don't really get along with dogs that well. It's nothing personal.
Oh, wait. You don't get along with dogs too well. Look who you're next to. It's literally two wolves.
Well,
granted, one is half dragon, but it's literally two wolves.
Technically, it's 1.5, but
it's 1.5.
I mean, but
I'm only half a dog.
I'm also not hitting on anyone here.
Get along with us, that's fine.
I'm just it's just
I think we've just shattered the dream of a drunk one-nighter that we mentioned earlier in this podcast. And I'm out of tea. Just say it. Your pass. We understand.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like the next one, actually. Oh. So let's load up number 5.
Number 5, okay, so 4 goes away. And let me know.
And go.
I hit it early. Oh.
No, well, that's fine.
Oh. Okay.
That's adorable.
It is.
It's adorable, but it's kind of hard to judge height.
It is mean. I will say they are adorable. I do not wish to objectify.
Okay. I picked these pictures out. Why do I put myself in these hard positions? Because I don't know. Okay, suit-wise, if I knew they were above age, smash.
Yes.
They are.
But I don't know.
Oh, you mean character-wise?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure they are.
Okay. I mean...
But it's tough to tell with...
You know what? I already told the Squirtle story. Smash. Let's go with it.
Oh my god.
Come at me, Internet.
Alright.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen. Why don't you take a seat?
I'm Chris Hansen. Wait, hold on. I'm just picturing Chris Hansen in a giant orange cat costume.
He just takes the head off. Why don't you take a seat? No. Just sit down. It's okay. We'll have a talk.
Okay, I'm going to say this now. If someone on the internet watches this, someone Photoshop Boots taking his head off, and it's just Chris Hansen.
Please don't. No.
Please do that for me.
No. Oh.
You want to raise expectations for that? I mean, I want to go down in history as the only comedian who hasn't been convicted of anything yet. Okay. I'm trying to avoid jail. Okay,
I mean,
it's difficult.
I'm working on that one too. Criminal record is so far clean, or I'm just really good at fooling people. But
by the way, Canadian John is sorry.
Wait a second.
Okay, so
Flash, yes. Verdict?
Flash, yeah.
Smash him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too adorable not to.
Yeah, I have a terrible, terrible weakness for Japanese style suits.
So it had to be done.
Yeah, oh my god.
It's just like, again, this is just making boots feel awkward.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm in.
Yeah. Next picture.
Number 6 loading in. Come on.
All right.
And now.
Oh no! Why are you doing this to me?
Is that a mouse?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay, so I'm gonna just say my verdict is smash already because I like things with long tails. But I want to hear Boots's.
We all do.
Okay, Flash, you go ahead.
Is it a Friday night out or is it dinner?
This is when I need that GIF of the old El Paso. Why not both?
Well, since we're riding the meme train, you were doing this earlier, somebody's gonna meme that with that mouse like right under you.
Yeah, I guess I can go.
Oh, you're above the mouse and the thing. Just pet the mouse on the head for me.
Good mouse. Yeah,
That's your meme material, people.
Oh god, this is terrible. I'm gonna lose all my cred with Cat Chat. That's our secret channel, by the way, which I shouldn't have said is a secret. Shit. Anyway, yeah, I like mice. They're cute and adorable, and I kind of have a thing for them, and yeah, and yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm so in.
Yeah.
I just feel like this has turned into like someone if they own this fursuit, they're like, wow, I'm popular. Wait, who are these assholes?
I'm sorry.
It's
so
like
sorry.
people who do those furry cringe videos. Like, why would you do that?
Oh yeah, no, I am destined for that crap.
This is why I'm good at this kind of stuff because I like doing it. Okay, so the last one, number 7.
All right.
Uploading now.
There we go.
All right.
Oh,
You guys.
Oh, this is
that's cute.
another cute one.
Oh, it's cute. Oh.
Okay, like I'm gonna be the downer on this one. She's cute, just not for me. So, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those like I can't put my finger on why no, but I just kind of have like a not really. So I'm gonna pass. You guys have your way. Picture.
I would have to go with Smash because I really like the design of the suit. I think it's all based on like that. I mean, I know it's hard to say like just judging on looks, I think, because we're just based on the suit itself. But like I said, I like the colors. I like the design of everything. So I would go with Smash.
Boots.
I would be very, very tempted to ask them out to dinner, perhaps, but I don't know how old they are. I'm assuming everything's legal. I would like to assume. It's tough for me to tell. If everything were legal, I would very much consider it. But I don't know.
You know, I said I couldn't put my finger on it earlier. I think I'm falling on the same council as Boots. Like, I really don't know.
But they're adorable. I mean, I love it.
It's adorable. Just no.
But something is just saying they may not be kosher. Yeah.
It's hard to tell, you know.
Okay, so
I do like it. I like them. They're adorable.
Yeah, they're adorable.
But it seems dangerous.
Maybe.
I don't want to be on a governmental watch list.
We need an Admiral Akbar right here. It's a trap.
Well, it's not necessarily a trap, but it's ambiguous. There's a potential minefield here, so I'm just gonna go around.
Yeah, but to be on a government watch list, shouldn't someone actually watch us?
Touche.
The ironic part is because of this podcast, they'd watch us first, and then we'd be on the watch list.
Oh.
Yeah, once in a while, I say something funny. You just got.
Oh. Okay. So.
Oh, that was Furry Smash or Pass. Now give us a minute to calm down our shame boners right now.
Oh.
Quick question about this. Now, the next time we do this, are we just doing with fursuit pics, or can we go with like other type of furry pictures?
Okay, so what I'm going to say is we don't have the Twitter up yet, but we're not doing Smash or Pass next podcast. So next podcast, we will have the Twitter up. Send us your furry pics, fursuiters or character artwork. Furry Smash or Pass is the hashtag. So, internet, the next one's on you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Also, have mercy on us. Please don't make us pedophiles all of a sudden.
I would very much
appreciate that. When it comes to like artwork or pictures of cartoon characters, you know, it's a little bit easier for me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just like saying right now, this show is turning into the Details Incriminates Himself show.
If I could make a very, very humble request, if images are perhaps not family friendly, could you?
Yeah, please safe for work.
No,
because we're on YouTube.
No, could you censor them in amusing ways? I am personally a fan of the eggplant sticker in a strategic position. You know, the peach is also a good choice, but you know, put the melons there and just kind of angle it properly. You get the idea. Use clever censorship to keep things clean, because.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, after playing Hyperdimensional Neptunia, I can never look at eggplants the same way again. The people who have played that game will get it, but goddamn.
I am not a horny kitty.
Okay, so moving on to the next game. And luckily enough, this is one that has nothing to do with me other than look at my screen for what's coming up next.
I am going to be...
Because we're going to play a new game that I came up with, Whose Line Against Humanity?
I am going to be so bad at this.
Okay. So I have to explain the game. I have this. And not only the bigger, blacker box, everything. I have every set that's currently out at the time.
All of them.
So, we're going to be playing Whose Line. But rather than them pulling out lines from their pockets, I get to pull their lines out of the box. So we're going to start with a black card. These two are going to be doing a conversation about the black card. And then I will pull up a random card like this one.
Oh.
And they have to work this card into the next line that they say on the fly. This is either going to be a hilarious train wreck or just hilarious. One of the two.
Train wreck.
Train wreck.
I'm going with train wreck right now.
That's the
Going with train wreck?
We are
People
playing
like
the spread.
Train wreck for some reason.
See, we know ourselves. Train wreck is, yeah.
So, for this first one, I picked out the black card ahead of time.
Oh no! Why would you do this? Oh God!
So, the renamed version of this game is Details Gets to Be Evil. And the first black card. As king, how will I keep the peasants in line?
Well.
Interesting.
So
whose line against humanity? You two can start when ready.
I guess Flash clearly must be king because he's well, I mean, I would not, because that would just be sad.
As ruler of this land, I hereby declare some new rules to keep all these peasants in line.
Yes, believe.
First off, we must wake up half naked in a Denny's parking lot. That is required. You must do that at the first of every month, forthwith, and therefore.
Very well, my lord, but I fail to see how waking up half naked. So, am I to wake up half naked in the parking lot?
Yes.
Okay, because I am very confused as how waking up half naked in the Denny's parking lot will keep the peasants in line. Oh, perhaps it is because of these nuts.
You dare go against my royal decree?
I mean,
oh no, that one's too good.
I do not wish to offend, my lord, but these nuts are not really the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi.
Well, I can't argue with that. I mean, Pepsi is a cool, refreshing drink. In fact, that will be the official drink of the kingdom. While having wet dreams, because I said so.
And
you will wake up half naked in a Denny's parking lot, drinking Pepsi while having wet dreams the first day of every month throughout the entire year.
Oh, clams. So
do we have a problem with that?
Yes, I have many problems, but more than that, I have questions. So many questions, like a pangender octopus who roams the cosmos in search of love, which is.
Why haven't I heard about this octopus?
Because this was the wet dream, my lord. The dream that I had.
Wet dream in octopuses and a crappy little hand.
A crappy little.
Wrong with you?
A lot of things. So many things.
Apparently so.
Yes, so many things like white people. Oh God, no.
You're just begging me to do a white joke, aren't you? Well, I can't do it for how we do it here. What is with you white people having wet dreams about octopuses and waking up in a Denny's parking lot?
To be fair,
Shaquille O'Neal's acting career, you know. And speaking of train wrecks, have you seen Kazam?
No, I haven't. But I have seen a whole new kind of porn, which involves 3 tacos, a length of surgical tubing, and weapons-grade plutonium.
I don't recall seeing that on Pornhub.
Well, I did say it was a new kind.
Someone fetch me my computer right now. I must see this.
But
Dorito breath too. I must have all of this.
Okay, but we're getting off track here. We're getting off track. How are we keeping the peasants in line?
We will do it with the screams, the terrible screams. That's how we will keep them in line.
To be fair, that's a pretty good way to do it. Yeah. No, okay, no. I'm good with that.
If you wake up half naked in a Denny's parking lot, you are going to scream, especially and Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. She's no longer in charge. I usurped her position.
Wait, so is that the missus? Because that would be self-loathing.
Yes, I did feel a little bad taking her place, but I don't care. I'm the ruler now. I make the rules.
Oh, those poor peasants. I mean, really, sir, what you have been throwing quite a lot at them. And Batman. Okay, no, this one.
Okay.
This one I agree. Why didn't we just start with this? Batman will definitely keep the peasants in line. I think we've come to an agreement here. This will work. Batman will most definitely keep the peasants in line, along with the Harlem Globetrotters.
Well, he does need
and scene.
I mean, to be fair, they did team up very well with Scooby-Doo, and Batman teamed up with Scooby-Doo. So why?
I said scene, guys. You can
okay.
Okay.
That was.
We gotta do a few more of these because I have more black cards.
Oh boy.
All right.
So now I have to actually find one.
Okay, so here's the thing: do we want to figure out a particular signal for I think this is a good wrap up, or do you want to just say no, this is good?
If I do this, cut it.
Okay. Well, how about you do that and we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, that's the we're moving on to the next card. Stop the scene.
All right.
Give
us a couple seconds to finish it off.
Yeah, let you finish chuckling first about Batman and the Harlem Globetrotters teaming up to take over the kingdom.
Batman would definitely put those peasants in place. No one goes against the Batman.
They have a problem with cool, refreshing Pepsi, clams, and waking up at Denny's parking lot half naked while having wet dreams about octopuses.
I mean, I totally have so many problems with that. That is no. Yeah, it's good for you because you're the king. I'm the guy waking up in the Denny's parking lot for these nuts.
I don't know if I'm an evil genius or a complete idiot, but this game was brilliant.
We need a way to go back and forth. Like I read off one white card, he reads off the next one, then I go.
Yeah, that's probably. This game is experimental. So okay, so whoever reads off the white card, the next person has to read off the next white card.
Okay,
we'll do it that way.
That's good. That's good.
All right, but we have the next black card, and this one's vague enough to work. One never fails to liven up a party.
What?
You guys are partying.
All right, so yeah, we're partying. I mean, this place is kind of dead. Like, we gotta liven this up. You got any ideas?
Yes. Historical revisionism.
Oh my God! Like,
they have cable put on the History Channel. Maybe that'll work.
Yeah, but really, I mean, revisionism. That means we gotta take Gandhi and give him like the Civ 4 treatment. Right, so I mean, everybody knows that Gandhi was this peace-loving beatnik, but then the nukes come out and
a Burmese tiger pit.
Exactly. Yes, Gandhi was totally known.
Where he was in a tiger pit.
Yeah, no, he did it all the time. Oh, there are like volumes of encyclopedias about Gandhi in the Burmese tiger pits and flying robots that kill people. Oh man!
Okay, now we're getting interesting.
Like, in all honesty, I don't know why they don't teach this stuff in history class. It's so interesting.
I know. I never read about it.
No one ever dreams about this sort of thing going on.
Yeah, and they don't teach us about Viagra either.
Wait, what?
I mean, it does work on occasion,
Well, I mean, I guess if you're going into the tiger pits unarmed, you do need a weapon, and Barack Obama would probably agree with that. I mean,
can we bring it back, please?
My fellow Americans, we need to fight off these tigers, so take your Viagra and use your mighty meat dicky-doo things.
But you know what else would work? Firing a rifle into the air while balls deep in a squealing hog. I think that's a very effective way to liven up this party. What do you think? And he slowly turns away.
I'm sorry. I need to go take the Trail of Tears. That's just...
You don't like that idea?
No, that's vile. How can you possibly think about that in this career of Toni Morrison?
Yeah, you gotta fire a rifle into the air while thinking about Toni Morrison's vagina, because that's what gets me going.
Yeah, put your balls deep in a hog. Like,
of course.
Really?
Yeah, you think about Toni Morrison while you do it. That's how it works.
Oh, come on, this is a little too on the nose. Like, really? Like, a world without boxes? Like, this is, like, no, what you have described is just pure hell. Like, a world without boxes. Who wants to live in a world without boxes?
I'd rather live in a world without racism.
I mean, yeah, that's... I mean, I get that, but come on, man, they're boxes. They're boxes. I can't live without boxes. I'm just dry heaving thinking about that.
Are you okay? You gonna be okay? Because I actually enjoy licking things to calm them down and claim them as my own.
That is such a dog thing to do. That is disgusting, sir. Yeah. Oh my God. Like, really? You have just opened Pandora's vagina here. Like, really, there's no going back from this point. I mean, I don't even think I want to hang out at this party anymore. I'm gonna go.
And see. Okay, so first, congratulations. You made the racism card not offensive.
I can do that.
I know.
I mean, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty glad I didn't get that one, because yeah, no, I like the boxes. That was okay.
That's what I get for getting the bigger, blacker box. So, while we get the giggles out, little brief intermission. If you guys like this game, message us on the Twitter that we're going to make next podcast.
Oh my God, I do.
Or comment down below that you like this.
This is a good game.
Anyway,
if you're watching after the fact.
You know, comment, like, subscribe, do all those things all the YouTubers say, you know, so they can keep making videos for you guys.
I mean, we're probably going to do it anyway, because it's not like we got anything better to do. But, you know, validation is nice. Tell me that I don't suck.
Validation is nice.
Oh my God.
I always had something better to do, but instead I decided to do this.
Yeah, I just assume that I suck all the time. So, you know, any moments of not suck are nice. I like to hear about those moments of not suck. If you feel like there's any points of not suck, I would love to hear about that. I need it. I need it so much.
Okay, so, you see this face right here?
Yes.
This is the face of, should I subject them to this?
No.
We already know the answer, so...
Oh.
No point in asking that.
Alright, so are you guys ready for another round?
I mean, I guess so.
If we have to.
But this sounds...
It's not like we have a choice.
Okay, so...
When I pooped, what came out of my butt?
So I had an interesting time last night. Yeah, I pooped. And you want to know what came out of my butt?
What's that?
The white half of Barack Obama. So you might not understand, you might not realize this. Very few people do. But when he's half and half, it's actually his torso and up are black, and his waist and down are white. So I had his little presidential legs sticking out my butt, and it was completely awkward.
And the strangest thing that came out of my butt was seeing things from Hitler's perspective. I don't even know why that happened. All I'm letting you know is I am never eating German ever again. Okay, that's all I can tell you.
Like, I could totally kind of get that, because Hitler's perspective would most likely be coming from someone's asshole, but I have no idea how to work this in, so I'm just gonna go move.
Is that the sound you make when you use the bathroom?
Yeah, it was very presidential at the time. I thought, the cow is the most presidential of the mammals, and so I decided to move.
I seriously need to see a doctor because I also pooped a cop who is also a dog, which is kind of weird because the other day I was watching that movie with Chuck Norris who was with who was working with the dog.
I mean,
remember that hot dog?
I'm not going to say that dogs are analogous to poop, but I'm clearly thinking it in an act of establishing dominance.
Yeah, because after you poop, you feel like you can take on anything.
Oh yeah, especially Grandma. Oh, I could take Grandma any day of the week after I've pooped.
I don't even know how I'm going to respond to that one, but all I want to
no, you respond like this. It's like, hey Grandma, I just shit out a dog, let's fight.
Okay, that's too topical.
No. I will take that because I feel that not being able to fight my grandma is a violation of my most basic human rights. I should be able to fight any grandma I choose, especially after pooping out the president.
Well, I'm not scared of anything because I pooped out fear itself.
That is
I'm not afraid of
terrifying.
Because when
wait. So
fear, you can take on the world.
So what did that look like? Because I'm just imagining it looks like a passionate Latino lover, but I suspect I'm probably wrong.
I highly doubt that.
I mean,
it would look a bit more sophisticated than that. Or I just feel like boxing up my feelings after.
You know what? I do agree. I am also a fan of boxing things, particularly feelings. We do not discuss feelings because I'm too busy being... this is just a lie. I can't even say that. I am...
Okay, if you are, I am totally envious of you. Please tell me your secrets.
I'm not. I'm just lying. But I also have backwards knees.
I have backwards knees.
Oh,
that's why I walk this way.
So apparently we both do, but that's my secret. Is just I have leprosy. That's the real secret to being a great lover. It's just like, look, you just rip your own arm off, and then you can do that thing where you kind of reach around with your extra arm. It's look, you got to see it to believe it.
Pull yourself together, okay? Because when I poop, I get exactly what you'd expect.
You know what? I think that's pretty good to wrap it up right there.
Exactly.
But
yes.
But I'm gonna end this with words. So many words. I have so many words that I can describe that.
Soup
with poop.
Yeah.
And corn. And peanuts.
Scene.
Oh my god, I love my hair like this. I should do that more often. Oh, I'm so pretty. I mean, sorry.
This is my worst idea ever.
I'm focused again, I swear.
Oh, man. I mean, the good part about me being able to grab one and put it up on screen is that even when you guys are too busy giggling to say it, I know at least the fans can see what I put up.
Oh, yeah.
How are they going to work this into the routine?
Very poorly. Oh, that was...
That's how we do it.
That was interesting. Yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
I'm so sorry. I apologize in advance. Well, I guess it's not really advance anymore. I apologize after the fact. Oh.
I'm sorry, I'll try to be more funny next time. It's not an easy thing to do. I mean, just because you do stand-up comedy once in a while doesn't mean you're going to be funny 24 hours a day.
Oh my god.
This is why I hate telling people I do stand-up, because they expect me to be funny
I
instantly.
know.
Oh, you're
it's the
comedian.
worst.
Tell me a
joke.
joke.
Jesus Christ. Anytime someone says, hey, do something funny, I'm just like, duh.
You know, we should start doing that to other walks of life. Like, oh, you're an accountant. Do my taxes.
do something. Oh no, I get that too. So no, I won't go into careers, but I get a lot of things where people are like, hey, you do this. Can you do X? I'm like, no, not right now.
I love the comedic backpedaling here because we just did an improv game. It went the way it did, and it's like, no, we swear we're funny. Here are our jokes that we do in our set.
No, I'm saying that I'm just aiming for not suck. That's the bar.
But we really are funny. Go watch videos of us performing at FurCons.
I swear. Oh my god. So I love the fact that these acts that we do, they do get streamed and they do get put online, and I have so much appreciation for the fact that like the con staff and the con teams do that. But I also kind of feel bad because there's one particular stream that I go back and I look at, and the sound mixing only gets the audio from the mic, and it does not get any audience audio whatsoever. So it looks like every time you give a line, there's just dead silence, and it's awkward as all hell.
I know, that's the worst thing for a comic to hear.
Oh,
Nothing.
But the thing is, like, during the actual show, it was great. It's just during the recording, they have...
When you do it live, you hear it fine, but for some reason, when you play it back...
So, what we're saying is, as comedians, future con staff, put some microphones in the audience, add it in later.
Yes.
So we feel better.
Yes, for me. Do it for me. I'm adorable.
Do it for us, please.
Please.
Or worst comes to worst, just do like a canned laughter track like we're an old Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Oh my god, you know what they need to do? They need to take the Final Fantasy X, the Tidus laugh track, and they gotta splice that in. Yes, because then it just sounds like you've got one sarcastic asshole in the audience going, ah.
Oh man!
Oh my god! I need. You know what?
I was watching video of like the live stuff at Anthrocon 2018. Of course, I wasn't at Anthrocon. I just saw the videos of it, and I don't know who it is, but it was someone in the audience had this very weird laugh. I don't know who it was, but they just kept going on and on. It was like, can we please get this person to come to our show?
Yeah, someone commented on that, didn't they?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh. I have a video that I need to redub with the Tidus laugh track now. Oh, that's... Yeah, okay. I have a project.
So, a cup of water says hello.
Hello.
Hey. Thanks for tuning in.
Apparently he is water.
Ah.
I don't have a joke for that.
Wait, no. We spoke about this. This must be the guy from my dream, because he made it wet. You know, when I was in the parking lot at Denny's. I apologize if that makes no sense. You missed a part that was really cool, and
There's never a time that wet pussy makes any sense.
Okay, I'm done. I got it.
Wait, no, we have 4 minutes left.
Oh, okay. I guess I can tolerate this abuse for 4 more minutes.
Hey, buddy, we're almost there.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was good. I had fun. It was a good time.
Yeah.
This was interesting.
I do like it. Oh, God. Oh, I got something. Oh, my eye. Oh, frig.
Okay, cup of water says, oh, heck.
Oh, yeah, heck. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Wait. No, I'm good. Okay. No, I'm totally okay. I am not dying. Everything is good. Nothing is going wrong. Hi, cup of water. Hello. It's nice to meet you.
Okay, cup of water wants to tell a quick story.
Please.
Okay, he had a friend.
All right.
Yes?
Type faster. We have 3 minutes.
He had a friend. I had friends. That's a lie. No, I do. I do have friends. Friends are a thing that I have.
Named a strawberry Fanta.
Okay.
that the person's name, Strawberry Fanta?
They were best buds.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Until he fell off the table.
Oh, that's tragic. It's like Romeo and Juliet.
That had a pretty tragic ending.
Yeah, it did.
Alright. I'm assuming that was the joke.
Well,
Okay. Alright, I was like, I'm not getting anything else. Alright.
It was a story, right?
It was a story. There's a beginning, middle, and end, I guess.
Yes, it most certainly did.
Oh, his cap exploded. His blood was ever. Well, that got a little dark.
Oh no. Wait, what?
I think I get what he's talking about. I think.
I think he does, but since we ran the open mic at Furpock and there was literally mentions of pipe bombs,
Oh.
you gotta do a lot to impress me now.
Yeah.
I am very glad we don't film that.
Yeah. And besides, very few people were there anyway.
Well, I mean, you can always film it. It's just, you just edit it heavily. And
It may was the pressure of the impact on the floor. I may has bad grammar.
That's okay. I mean, I'm not the best at wording good things.
Yes.
Sometimes
I cannot speak good at all.
Yeah, so I can sympathize with the not good word because sometimes bad.
I love how we got up to 3 viewers, like the last 5 minutes of our podcast.
Hey, you know what? That's good
I'm bored,
because
it's late.
they're in for the
What's
best
going on
part.
here?
They get to
Oh,
tell us to
yeah,
get the
sorry.
hell off of here.
Just a recap, you missed Furry Smasher Pass and Whose Line Against Humanity. So when this goes back up, please feel free to rewatch it and show up at 10:30 next time.
Yeah.
Assuming I
your
haven't
friends.
screwed things up completely and lose this video to the ether of the internet. I am so sorry.
Okay, I'm a comedian. That got too real for me. It's like, hey, you remember all our work?
It's
Bye.
done! Yay! Sorry. Oh. Oh.
Alright, so we gotta wrap up. It's 12:30.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fat white guy, a black guy from Jersey, and a giant orange cat. We are the Comedi-Furs.
Hope you enjoyed.
And apparently Cup of Water is terrified of that. Okay, so,
I am so sorry.
I kind of just want to go like...
No! Oh!
This is made of glass, I'm not doing that.
Oh.
This has been the Comedifurs. We will see you in 2 weeks at 10:30 on this channel. And hopefully you can come back and watch our stream archive.
Assuming...
So I've been Details/Fat Mufasa.
Flash Timberwolf.
And I am Boots, the hopefully not terrible at things.
And we will see you next session.
Alright, I'm gonna try not to fuck this up.
Bye.
Take care.